Hello! Today we're going to look at more functions. We've already looked at the fit media function. We've used it quite a bit to import parts of sound files into the song. We'll do a quick review of that. And then I'm going to teach you guys a new thing, one called setEffect. What setEffect does is it allows you to do some really cool things, like one thing that you could do. In this particular, the one I'm going to show you, we're going to learn how to add an echo to a sound file, or to a track. So it could be multiple sound files. Okay, so, but you can do a lot of other things with setEffects. You can add like pitch changers and all sorts of different things. Change the volume throughout your piece. But that's not what we're talking about right now. We're going to be talking about delays, which is a way to do an echo. Okay, so here's some bit of code, and I got this bit of code from, let's see here, I got it from our curriculum here, and this, where I'm going here is in Unit 1, 4. So Unit 1, 4, you can get a little bit more information that I'm not giving you here. So this is good stuff right there. Okay, so this is pretty good little code here. They actually, so let's look at the fit media real quick. We have our fit media, and most of the time we would have a big old long audio file name there, but instead we have a very short little file. And what that is it's a variable. They said, hey, instead of saying x equals, they said, okay, var is a variable, and then led1 is the name of, it'd be like the x, right? The x, and then the name of the file right here is the 8-bit Atari Synth 0001. That is a really long file name, right? And if you're going to use that file name lots of times throughout your code, you want to simplify things. Computer programmers are all about simplifying things at times. Okay, so that's what they did here. They said, hey, and some of these, like the pad 1, they use that multiple times in there, and pad 2, they use multiple times. And if you were going to make it a longer piece, you'd probably do it. Want to do something like that. Okay, so we got our fit media, and it has those. So it has that first argument was what's the name of the file, and in this particular case, we're using a variable name rather than an actual name. And then we are using this first one asks this one that says 1 is asking for which track it's going to be on, and so yep, we have our track number 1. And then we have this next variable, this next argument is asking, or parameter is asking for an argument of what measure do you want to start, and then the next one is which measure do you want it to end. So that first one, they have that fit media going till 7, and then they pick up with led 2, or that Atari Synth 002, led 2, they pick that up at 7 and then bring it to 9. So there's two different sound files, slightly different there. And then we on our track 2 we also have similar things. And there's some things called delays in there. What is that all about? Well, let's go find out. Let's look down here at the code here. Hey, so we have the setEffects. Whoa, what is that all about? Oh, this is good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so what is it asking for? It's asking for, let's go find out. So sometimes it's good to go back over to block mode, and it's okay to stay in block mode if that's the way you like it. Okay, so right here we have our block mode. Oh, we have 2 setEffects here. Which one do we need? Well, let's go find out here. Okay, so this one asks for 4 parameters. Let's see what this one asks for. And this one asks for like 8 of them or something. I don't know how many, but anyways, there's a bunch of them. Okay, so the one we actually need is the one that says that only has 4 parameters. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close the script thing here so we can see what it's asking for. Okay, so let's say we want to add a delay to track number 1, and then we're going to use the delay. So let's go ahead and I'm going to use the delay effect. Notice how, okay, this one's asking for, the effects parameter is asking for, you need to put the delay time in there. And then this last one is how much delay do you want to put in there? Now the one they put in there is 500. Okay, whatever, you can, and I'm going to go ahead and just, I'm going to, since I already have this in there, I'm going to delete that one out there. But anyway, we can go ahead and put that right there. Okay, so let's go ahead. So what is that going to do? We have a so we have our track number 1. We're going to add a delay to it. What is a delay? It's kind of like an echo. Okay, so let's look at our code more. So we have our track 1 now has a delay on it. Okay, let's go ahead and so that Atari sound is has a wobbly echo sound. So why is this important? Why is that important? Well, let's talk about this for a minute. So we've used some functions here, right? We've used the fit media function and the setEffect function, and it's asking for different parameters. Well, guess what? In computer programming, you'll see that all over the place. People write functions, and you have to learn how to use those functions. This is just one of them. Enjoy. I hope you like writing music. Yeah, it's good stuff. Coding with music, loving it.